Hey Nolan, I just got back from another conference in Fort Lauderdale, and it always amazes me that people come up, maybe it shouldn't amaze me, maybe it shouldn't, but they come up and say, hey Mike, aren't you and Nolan doing the Mike and Nolan show anymore? And I come up and say, well, we took the summer off, but it's not summer anymore. So I said, sometimes Nolan's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and I come up with some lame excuse on why we don't film more videos.
See, I have the perfect excuse, Mike. And, you know, they say the truth shall set you free. So here you go. This is what you got to say next time. Nolan has had his fill of me. He can't stand another episode without some professional help.
Well, let me think about that. But let me tell you what I think. And I don't think that. But what I think is that people in general get tired of their own stuff, their own marketing, their own sales, their own behavior, if you will, a lot faster than the population or the marketplace does.
I think you're right. You know, honestly, we have no excuse for not keeping these as current as they should be sometimes, but maybe it reveals we're just as human as everybody else, and occasionally we need a kick in the pants like you got at that event.
Yep. And you know, no. I heard that. I had a great event. Yeah. But you know, we have to stay visible, and that's one of the reasons I tell the folks that we do this is to let them know that Nolan and I are still in the game. We're still around. We're still available, because when you're out of sight, Nolan, you're out of mind.
Absolutely, and we fade quickly when we're out of our customers' minds, and we do this to stay visible. And even though I yank your chain all the time, I also do it because it's fun. I love talking to you, and this is another point. I learn something from you every single time, and to me, that's worth a lot.
Well, you know, I thank you for that, and vice versa, my friend. But last night, Barbara and I were talking. There was a TV show. It was called Made in New Jersey, I think it was called. It was about a woman lawyer, and we saw the show and we liked it, and we saw the second show and we liked it. And last night, 3 months later, Barbara said, you know, they canceled that show, and we never focused on that. It just kind of went away. And that's what happens to travel agents. There's not going to be a big parade when they go away. They'll just fade out of sight and no one will care.
You know, you got to stay in touch. You have to stay visible. Just sending out a little email saying, how you doing? We haven't talked in a while. It doesn't always have to be some big fancy marketing campaign. In fact, I personally think you do better by sending out a handful of personal messages, real personal emails. Send 5 or 6 a day. You'll eventually hit everybody.
Well, and I'm just going to step on that parade a moment, because I don't think, although I agree with you, 5 or 6 a day, you know my Note Card Friday, I just ask for 1 a week.
If that's all people did, something would happen. Something would change. But I'm going to underscore what I said. It needs to be personal. We are absolutely bombarded with impersonal, mass blast, email, mail merge kinds of stuff that from the get-go, you know, you're just on a database list somewhere. But a personal one that says something like, haven't seen you since last May, hope you liked the cruise, how are the kids? That changes everything.
It's powerful stuff. Appreciation. I think there's a new marketing term for that. It's called marketing appreciation. Stopping long enough to just document your appreciation in a handwritten note, it will work wonders.
I totally agree with you, Mike. And this is why I keep doing the Mike and Nolan show, because I just heard something else that made me smile on the inside.
Well, listen, let me save you the 50-cent stamp, and I know you really care, so you don't have to send me a note.
All right. I appreciate it.
Hey, listen, I got to run to lunch. I'll talk to you next time.
Okay, man. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.